alaikum. In this video we will talk about a special letter. Did you know that the Arabic language is named Lughatul Dhad? It means the language of Dhad. This is the letter of today's video. The letter Dhad. Let's check first of all the writing. We start from the line we write on and then we go up and back making this shape like a drop of water. From there we go to the left straight by the line, going back to the point we started from in the beginning. Then we make a curve that goes under the line by going up, then down, and then back up. Finally, we add the dot of the letter Dhad that is above it. Let's do it all together once again. From the line, then this shape, then we go back to the first point, then a curve, and finally the dot. That is how we get this letter. What about the sound and the pronunciation? It comes from the side lines on the right and left of the tongue, touching the upper jaw in the region where the upper teeth are starting, just behind the upper teeth where they start. And we do the. Now, what about the difference between this letter and this letter? They are so close in pronunciation. First of all, the name. This is Dad.
Dad. Dad.
And this is Da.
Ra.
And for the pronunciation, the first one, as we said, comes from the lines of the right and left side of the tongue, touching the upper jaw, pressing on it where the upper teeth are starting. But for the second one, it comes from putting the tip of the tongue between the teeth and making the sound the. So we have the. Now, what about the positions and forms? First of all, in the beginning of the word, as we see, we eliminated the curve that is under the line. We have example, ضرس, a tooth. In the middle of the word, we have two cases. First, with extension before it. Like in the word أخضر, it means green, the color green. Or without extension, here we have رياضة, a sport. Finally, in the end of the word, we also have two cases with extension before it or the isolated letter. It is like in the alphabet. And as we see, the curve under the line comes back. With extension, first of all, we have this example of baydon, egg. Isolated, we have the word maradon, sickness. What about the writing? As we saw, these two letters are close in pronunciation. So when we hear, how do we know which one is right form in the written way? There are some rules to check. First of all, the letter ta and dha, they don't come in the same word together. So if the word has ta and you hear the sound of dha but you are not sure is it dad or dha, that is dad. That is the letter of today's video. And here we have two examples, ضغط, pressure, ضابط, an officer. Another hint also, the people of knowledge of the language noticed that the words in their singular form, if they start with one of these letters, they don't contain the letter dha. So if the word is in its singular form and starts with one of these letters and there is this sound in it, that is our letter of today, that's Dhad. Also, they have checked and saw that there are 93 words with Dhad, and also they tried to make the most 32 words commonly used among these 93 nowadays. You can check the video of the letter Dha and you will see a list of these words. So by memorizing those, there is a high chance that the letter, if it's not among these words, maybe a chance that the word is with Dhad, the today's letter. So how do we differentiate? By making all these rules together, also by practicing, you will get to make intuition about it. For example, here, you as a native speaker, which will you reach that level also, when you see ضغط and you see this letter as dha, you will feel it's not right, even if you forget the rule. So that was all for the writing. Now let's practice the sound even more. First of all, with harakat, ض, 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 al. Tanween, ضن. Also, let's practice the math together. You can say with me, ضا, ضو, ضي. And finally, let's practice the Shaddah. Allah, Allahu, Alli. That was all for the letter Dhad. Now it's time to practice. What we will do, we are going to learn some animals' names with these two letters, because in general, these two are not simple letters to find them in animals' names. So that's what we are going to check today. First of all, let's see 3 animals with the letter ضاد. ضفدع, ضفدع. It means a frog. Next, ضبع, ضبع. A hyena. Finally, we have, it is pronounced in 2 ways. It could be darnabol, darnabol, or daranbol, daranbol. It means honey badger. In Arabic, it has other name also that is pronounced in many ways also, either غرير العسل or غرير العسل or even غرير العسل, daranbol. Now let's move to the letter ضا. We will see also 3 animals having this letter. First of all, ظبي, ظبي, antelope. ظليم, ظليم. This is the male of ostrich. And finally, ضربان, ضربان, skunk. That was all for today's video. I hope you liked it and don't forget to have fun while learning Arabic. Bye bye.